Still having trouble with the piloting. But I'll get used to it eventually. Might not be very good at this game, but I'm trying to learn. Let's go salvo. That's a weapon that's very easy to use. Piloting is not something I am good at after 300 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna go with orbital again. I like that shield. It's pretty strong, defense-wise, and opens up some possibility with these orbs. Should you go research again, or maybe sentinel? Or firefly? Let's go with research again. I wanna see if I can make some sort of specialized build by banishing a couple of other mods. Don't think I want to be into targeting this run. I do think I want to take up... no. Reducing the maximum hull and shield is tough. Scorching Ray could very well fit in. I'll have to see about that. Gonna banish volley, I'm gonna banish blast radius. As well as rapid fire. I don't need these weapon upgrades this time around. Let's go for shields as our main damage source. And we just use these salvo projectiles as a way to get us to where we need to be. I want to make my shield my weapon this time around. Don't think I want turret. Volatile shields, that's definitely something I want. I don't... No, I don't think I want flash shielding. I can't afford minus 40% maximum shields here. Solar Heart, probably not. Let's banish that one. Propulsive munitions, probably not either. Don't think I want discharge. I do want shield durability. Shield effect radius, definitely. Especially for the shield effect power we get from that. Oh. Regen, I think I want that as well. Burial, Hey Mr. Machine, welcome. Kinetic boost. Yeah, let's take that. I also want Celestial Lance. Not sure if I want it just yet. I guess we can take it. Reflexive shields. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be important. Grandeur. Reduces thrust, size, crash damage, knockback to targets, crash knockback resistance. Gain 2 levels. Maybe. Focused shields is definitely something I want. With increased shield effect power and maximum shields. The shield effect radius is not a huge loss there. I'll take that. Ooh, that crash wasn't quite what I intended. Adaptive armor. Yes, I think so. We mostly want to get to channeling, which increases our shield effect power for our armor stacks. So let's get that. Do we want Omni Shields? I think so. I think... yeah, that makes sense. Now we have very fragile hull, but really strong shields. And it also increases our shield effect power. Efficiency, I think we want. Eventually we are not gonna be firing our weapons. Maybe we want Rebuke for the same reason. Let's go with efficiency for now. Increased regen if we are not firing. With Salvo we can stockpile damage even when we are not currently firing. Weaponized shield makes sense. But there is also channeling. Emergency systems, that seems quite good. If your shield breaks while it protects you, trigger emergency systems. Emergency systems provide damage and collision immunity for 0.8 seconds and gives us 25% total thrust and regeneration rate while that's active. So if our shield ever gets broken with Omni Shields, we are in trouble, so we want something like emergency systems as a backup. How do we deal with this boss? That might be a bit annoying. Try to move inside as soon as it's safe in here. Energized shields, that's definitely a wild mod I'm interested in. There we go. That wasn't too bad. These celestial fire trails really do some damage. Is it time to finally get channeling? Yes, I think it is. This thing is firing too many weapons. I can't really get in close for my orbital shield safely. Unless it becomes giant. Shield down. Oh, there we go. Shield back up. Oh. Whew. This is quite stressful. More energized shields. That's more, that's even faster shield cooldown. But I want to get barrier now. I am very worried that we need barrier to stay safe. Let's banish some more stuff. Twin strike, definitely not interested. Hypermetabolism, I could see that. Magnitude, not really though. Rampage, that might be a thing. Don't want any specialist mods, nor polar inversion. Improved thrusters could certainly be a thing. Let's pick breach in here though. We know. No, I don't want to ban regenerative shields. That's actually a really good mob for us. Thanks for ending this, Comet. Hull breaker? That would be interesting. Definitely want core shielding. Armor stack duration and self-damage resistance all matters to us. Slowly but surely we are taking them down. Very slowly. There we go. Sometimes we just need to ram into enemies to take them down. Quantum decoherence. 5 levels, you lose all rerolls and can never gain more. Probably not right now. Let's ban velocity. Skirmish. Don't want discharge. Radiant shields. No, I don't want to reduce my maximum shields. Conversion doesn't do a whole lot anymore, huh? Maybe I should have... Adrenal module makes sense with this build. Targets take more damage the more damaged I am. Galvanic Outburst increases shield damage resistance and shield effect power as well. That seems quite good too. I don't want to banish that. Let's make sure we use up some of our rerolls here. Turret definitely wants to go. Drones want to go. Gemini Protocol, I certainly don't want that. Maelstrom, I think we can safely well, banishing that costs 2 rerolls, so let's get improved thrusters here. Hullbreaker again. I kind of want Firefly now. Banish this. And let's take another energized shield. Firefly would help me reduce self-damage, would add another source of damage from our thrusters. Streamline, probably not. Deadly Wake, I could see that. Well, we have no more rerolls, so let's take Deadly Wake here. And as long as we're going at high speed, we deal self-damage to ourselves, burning damage to everything around us. The self-damage keeps these orbs up. So now we're basically an avalanche. And the shield cooldown keeps our shields up, but we need to slow down from time to time, otherwise the shield cooldown can't quite keep up. My doctor recommended elevated heart rates for 30 minutes a day. Yeah. Ooh, these mines. We might wanna add some grandeur here. Don't think flash shielding is worth it. Let's banish allies. Body gear based. Oh, that's Firefly. We have to take it. That's really quite good. 20% maximum hull doesn't do a whole lot. Let's get Rebuke. Although we might want the crash damage resistance from something like Force Armor. Yeah, now we are cruising. That's the speed I wanted. Just giant balls taking out everything in our path. Weaponized shields, probably. Galvanic outburst though. Candescence also makes a lot of sense. These are some damage numbers. Look at that boss melting. Slow down to give our shield time to regenerate and then pick up speed again. Energized shields, the more the better, right? Faster shield cooldown and shield power is affected by current speed. But also bravado. Body gear base stats are improved by 10%. Body gear unique powers are improved by 15%. That gives us a lot of thrust, a bit of hull, and stronger side effects, including resistance to self-damage and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe we can take Rampage now even. Gain constant added thrust power. I think that wouldn't be bad in this build. Phantom Strike maybe? We still take the crash damage though. No, probably not. Weaponized shields, probably should take that. Modified by shield effect power. Yeah, that's probably gonna add quite a bit of damage. Almost dead, but Not quite. What else can we do? More energized shields. Also quantum decoherence. I'm fine with that now. Energized shields. Purge. Purge is probably not what we want. I'll take hull strength for the upgrades possibilities. Let's take corrosion. Let's take purification. Juggernaut. Reduces our thrust, but it increases our size, drone orbit radius, and crash knockback resistance, not crash damage resistance. Maybe not necessary then. Let's go for absorption instead of our middle tier upgrade for this path. Let's go with energized shields. And maybe I should have taken the evolution there to upgrade our body powers. Yeah, speed. Now these are some giant orbs if I've ever seen some. I like this build. Just slow down a little so we don't take too much self-damage. Wouldn't underestimate the power of Streamline in this build. Okay. Could certainly be convinced to take that. Absorption seems good. Get some plating. Heavy caliber is useless. Defiance does give us self-damage resistance. We could take that. Don't want anything else here, so I'll take Defiance. Reduced hull matters less when you have so little hull already, and the speed increase strongly increases your thruster limit. That's a good idea, yeah. You're right. The reduced hull doesn't really bother us too much. There's the Seraph. These bubbles could really mess us up. At least we definitely have the mobility to avoid that guy's attacks. There we go. That was pretty quick. Stabilization. I don't really see a need for that. Blink, maybe. Skirmish, probably not, honestly. Sure, let's get Blink. Maybe we can dodge some projectiles with that. There is force armor, which I want for the... No, I don't really want force armor. Let's just take streamline now. Force armor is just hull damage resistance. We don't take hull damage most of the time. And if we do take hull damage, we're probably dead anyways. More energized shields. Can't have enough of those. Shield effect power increased by our current speed and our shield charges faster. That is pretty much all we ever want from a mod. Our damage is certainly fine. I will keep picking up these energized shields. Slowing down to give the shield time to recharge. What? Crashed against something? Doesn't matter, we have pretty good crash damage resistance as well. I mean, we could pick up conversion, it wouldn't hurt. Sure. Shield recharged, we can go back to full speed. Slow down a little and speed up again. Hey, it's energized shields! We banned a lot of mods, so it's no surprise that we keep seeing that quite often. Shield is low. Most of the projectiles the enemies fire get destroyed immediately by my giant orbs. Sometimes it's a bit hard to control where we're going with that speed. I think it's time to pick up Rampage. We can't come to a complete stop anymore because we are always a little bit thrusting, but that's fine. Coming to a complete stop is definitely not what this build wants to do anyways. Oh! We bonked into something. Time to change direction. Oh. There's a singularity. And back to full speed. There goes another Seraph. Whoa. These orbs are becoming just maybe a little bit too big. Slower shield cooldown and reduced maximum shield. I can't afford that. Banish skirmish and reduce our size. Have you ever gotten enough slipstreams where your friction becomes negative? I don't think I have. No. That sounds like a problem. I guess I'll pick up skirmish. Force armor. Well, crash knockback resistance isn't bad. So let's take force armor, because that means crashes will slow us down less. So we don't lose as much speed if we accidentally crash into something. Which is bound to happen a lot with when we're going at this speed. Okay. I didn't quite see what hit us there, but it has to have something to do with these comets crossing the screen there. We unlocked challenge mode Nemesis. Bosses become considerably more powerful. Super mod Mastery proves nearly all of your offensive capabilities. Mortar makes your mine deploy at high velocity when you fire. Charged mines makes your mines charge your weapon until they detonate. Last Stand. When you're destroyed, allows you to be reborn once in a weakened state and gain a massive experience multiplier. Hidden Power. Lets you deal massive damage to targets but causes your weapon to have no effect and prevents you from creating constructs. That would have been quite good for this run. Celestial Surge causes you to launch a burning orb when stabilizing with celestial lands. Interesting. Nice. Let's call this the Celestial Orbs, I think is what this build is usually called, because it uses celestial lands to make giant orbital orbs. That was a pretty neat score. How much did we get? Well, almost 500k. That's pretty good for me.